So, the big thing for me is I try to win on volume. I'm not necessarily the highest price guy. I try to do the most projects I can. So that's like my big metric for the year is how many projects that I complete for the year. And then I look at, what's the income total for the year or what's the gross for the year. And I can look at what's my average job. I want to see, my average ticket be right in that same range. And then I know I can control the business, income wise by doing more jobs at that same average, and obviously my income's up. So those are I really don't track too many crazy metrics. I'm looking at volume being the win for me. And I see that as being the way to go. I know a lot of guys are trying to, do 1 or 2 projects a day and they're trying to max them out. And I'm not saying you shouldn't do that. But when it comes the end of the year and you've done 200 projects, maybe you've made the same money I have, but I've done 750 projects last year. And I have a database that's more than 3 times as deep as yours. As the example, I have this much larger database to then mine to dig into, so that when I can say, it's slow, I can set out my, text blast or reach out to my past clients. I've got thousands of clients. Someone's going to bite.
So if you can book 4 or 5 jobs every single day, then that's the way to go. I've always believed that volume is very important. And then maximizing profitability by understanding all the metrics that you need to know so you're pricing for the most profit.